You happy with your fish?
I got me fish.
One thing I noticed though, you took my wallet out your handbag. Really does look nice, that fish. They can get it from you.
Yes, yeah.
Something that you could put on a shirt or a hat for them.
Absolutely.
I'll look at your water report and we'll get the best option available for you.
Benny should hold as well on that one.
Yeah, Benny's banging as well.
I can't say no to that.
So we've been set up about 2 years.
Absolutely mint, mate.
Got me koi,
Look,
yeah.
you even got a box
I
as
think
well,
we've got
look.
a little pot.
Yeah, get yourself on the mountain tree.
So I'm here with Jen at the moment.
Some absolute banging fish here. To be fair, we're at North Fine Nets, so we're at the water barn. I reckon you got good eyes, to be fair. That's a good pick. Happy days. Mrs. Whisperer's buying one. I'll leave this here if anyone is interested. But that looks amazing, mate. Really high quality fish here. Got some aces.
Lid as well, just to kind of keep everything out of it.
We're going down to get something to eat.
Get one with chicken wings. Tell you what we have got here. Loads of people in buying this koi art. Having a bit of a chit chat. We've got the famous Adam Buyer, 175. We got the BD 500. But what is the best koi? I don't know. That's their job, not mine. This is the best photographer in the whole of England for taking pictures of koi. So all of the sponsors and loads of pumps.
Our temperature ranges are right down to 12 degrees at normal feeding rates.
Fish and chip time.
Yep.
Got to be done. One thing I haven't filmed and I nearly forgot. I might buy a fish today.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. So you kept this a bit of a secret to make sure that there's Liam over there doing his thing, look. That's the grand champion right there. Hello ladies and gentlemen, James the Koi Whisperer and Mrs. Whisperer. Well, we're here today at a koi show, the All England Koi Show. And what I wanted to do was take you around, show you some of the stalls and some of the dealers that's here today. Hopefully you can enjoy this video. Let's just crack right on with it. Right, so you're meted with Cuttlebrick Koi Farm. It's absolutely massive. There's loads of people here. Me and Mrs. Whisperer, we have gone through, haven't we? We've gone through, we've had a good look round already. What our plans are was just to show you around all of the different dealers here today, show you a few fish, and being a koi show over there, there's a load of fish that people's brought up to enter into competitions for the people that don't know, and we're going to show you that as well. So as you walk in, you're meted by Cuttlebrick Koi Farm. Got some lovely little koi in here as well, not badly priced. Carp UK, we'll have a quick little nose round here. £30 each for these, that's not a bad price indeed. Happy days. So we're meted by the Kasuri. Loads of products here available. You can see all the treatments down through here. This is something that I use a lot. Absolute bargain price as well. I might end up buying myself some of that. Loads of different treatments up here. And that's the advantage with a koi show. You do get some banging deals, to be fair. This is pretty cool. I do like that. Loads of fish food. Clear water koi. Looks like they got a load of sake out here. Lovely fish in this vat. Then we got Prestige koi in here. We'll have a quick nose. That's not a bad price. But Mrs. Whisperer, what are you thinking? That is a nice fish. Special offers, look, $3.95. That's a banger right there. I do like that. Happy days. You see the certificates on the wall at the back. We've got the FD Foods and a new koi dealer. Decent stand selling all the top quality high-end food here, and they got some real special fish. They got the music on, so I can't go over there, but got the famous Adam Buyer. Some absolute stunning fish. Happy days. One thing's for sure, there is certainly nearly every koi dealer in the UK here today. So at these shows you can walk round, you can have a good look round. Anything that you're interested in, dry goods, fish, you generally get, to be fair with you, you generally get yourself a deal as well. I'm just going to continue to walk around all of the dealers, have a look round myself, see if there's anything I need. and hopefully you can enjoy this video. I am going to be taking you over to all the show koi in a minute as well, but as you can see, I've just walked past the old mountain tree. All of that's here available. I'll go in there and have a chat with them in a minute, because I do really like that stuff. I love using it, and the guys at SKS, they're here today with all of the products, so we'll go in there and have a chat about that in a minute. Right, so we're in here. Get yourself on the mountain tree. Right, so I just grabbed Chris at Selective Koi Sales.
Yep.
Basically, Chris is a wholesaler for all of the mountain tree products. But a couple of things, Chris, I've just noticed. Is this a new generation? Generation 3, is it?
Yeah, that's generation 3, large, 8 centimetres diameter,
Yeah.
25 centimetres long. They come in a box of 12 normally,
Right, yeah.
But the packaging is nice, so maybe for the future we'll split them up and try and sell them individually. But generally people don't ask for just one.
No,
They
you need a
want-
few in the shower, yeah, for
you-
sure.
You want to put a few in.
100%.
Put a
That's.
few in
I
there.
haven't actually used the Generation 3. I do like the design of that with the. It's got
Yeah.
like more surface area on it. hasn't
Yeah,
it?
they've added probably 20-30% more surface area just by creating a wavy outline.
Cutting out that groove, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
any of the other products that sold today? Anything that people's been buying?
The 3D filter pads are sold out, unfortunately.
They've all
so-
gone.
So sorry.
that
if
might
it's-
be my doing.
Yeah, that's your fault for that.
Yeah.
So we thought we brought enough, but we didn't. So that's been ever so popular. We've had a lot of interest in the earrings.
Yeah.
The quality of those sells itself, really.
This is quite a bigger one as well. I think I got the smaller one.
Yeah, that's the 50 centimetre one.
So that there would go well in a bigger bile tank, really.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
So
and the stainless steel on the bottom of it, they are really good,
yeah,
aren't they?
put about 40 or 50 litres of air a minute through there.
And they're not bouncing around and moving. They are good quality.
Yeah, they're really, really impressive.
So,
We've had a lot of interest in the pendants.
yeah,
Obviously, they enable you to you fix them onto here, chain them up, and suspend them in your biological
filter.
filter.
Where-
Like, yeah.
As long as wherever they're to, really. If it's a DIY filter or
Yeah.
or a custom filter,
You
they
put-
can go
put
in.
bars across the top like you would brushes, and
Yeah.
they work really good.
These individually priced.
Yeah, a pack of 4, a pack of 5, a pack of 6, and a pack of 7. So
You
depending
can
on
pick and choose what you want
Yeah.
there, really.
yeah, they're really good.
So, what would you say the most popular product is of Mountain Tree, which is like sold the most, or your best seller?
Probably the matting.
Yeah, the green filter mat
yeah,
behind the
we
back.
sell loads of mat.
It is really good, to be fair.
Super quality. It's just like solid. You can cut it nicely without it being all frayed and horrible. Yeah, and the fact that each of the strands is dimpled.
Yeah,
like, it's for-
extra surface area
Yeah,
on it. It's,
yeah.
it's a brilliant design.
So we like that. The skimmers have been really popular. Well, all of it's been good, really.
Excellent.
Yeah, skimmers have been popular. The spawn and brushes, as I said in the previous video, are the nicest we've seen. They're nice and soft, and they come in nicely packaged. So
Last thing I just want to add real quickly, because a lot of people watch my videos and they all sort of see what's going on. If they're not here at the show today, where can, or the best place where people can purchase any of the Mountain Tree products from?
if you have a preferred dealer or you're loyal to a particular dealer, speak to them and say, well, I want to get some Mountain Tree. They can get in touch with SKS Wholesale and we can sort them out a trade account and supply them. Failing that, if you can't find it anywhere, ring Selective Koi Sales up and we have it all in stock. So
And I'll leave the links down in the comment section as well for anyone that is interested of any of the Mountain Tree gear. I'll just leave all the links down in the comment section. And like I said, they can get it hold of Selective Koi Sales, but anyone, any dealer that's got a wholesale account, they can get it from you.
yes, yep, yeah, we stock about 2,500 products in our book, so they're all in stock. So
I'll have to come up one day and have a look,
come
mate.
and have a look, definitely.
Brilliant.
Yeah, next year when the weather's nice and warm and we're fully stocked with fish, we've been super busy with fish this year, so
Happy
we ain't got
days.
nothing to look at the minute. But next year, come
Next
and see
year
us
I'll
and,
come up and have a
that'll be
look.
Good, yeah. So,
All right, mate. Well, thanks for
thank you
that.
very much.
Appreciate
Thanks for coming
that.
to see us.
And well, let's continue with this video.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so I just collared Matt, and I just wanted to ask him a few questions. How long you been set up, mate, and how can people contact you?
So we've been set up about 2 years. We used to come here and show and do the show circuit around the UK as a hobbyist. And then about 2 years ago, we decided to go out and set up and sell higher end koi, really.
Happy days, mate. So is that what you normally sort of subject to, is the higher end stuff?
Yeah, we try and focus more on the high end stuff. We've got a nice vat of fish behind us. This is what we're about, this is what we do. So we thought we'd bring some nice stuff for people to see.
Happy days. Do you mind if we have a quick little nose
No,
on?
go for it.
With the breeders from these, where are they all from, mate?
So there's a mix. There's quite a few NND fish in here, which we had Azakari. They're now Sansai. So they stayed out there till they were Nisai. We brought them back. We got the Akarashi guys from Makawa. absolute growing machines. We've got a couple of sockeye pieces, this Sankey here. It's got a nice sockeye fish.
Really is high-end quality. To be fair, mate, as well, there's some better quality in here than what's actually in the shows I've seen,
Oh,
mate,
thanks.
to be fair.
I appreciate it, that's what we aim for. Sankey male, but it's a lovely piece.
Absolutely mint, mate. And what's the sort of price ranges on these? Is all individually priced?
Individually priced, yeah. The males start from around 800, and then you've got everything up to, I think the most expensive one is 2.5 for that sockeye Sankey.
Which, to be fair, that's not that much really for considering the quality of what you got in here, mate.
No, I appreciate it.
Anyone interested in any of these koi, what's the best sort of place they can contact you?
So you can contact me we're on Facebook, YouTube, we've got a website just down here, prestige-koi.co.uk, and there's my number if you want to get in contact with me.
Happy days. Well, thanks for giving us that little tour, mate. Appreciate
No
it.
worries.
And hope the viewers like what they just seen.
Thanks very much, good to see you.
Right, so up here we got beautiful koi. Looks like someone's interested in buying something. Temptation, see, when you come to these shows, even if you don't plan on buying anything, you end up buying something. I love the koi chat though as well when they're talking about what fish they want to buy. Mrs. Whisperer, got some aces. And that there's a banging price. To be fair, I wish we waited and bought some at that price, not what we paid for it. Fish food down through here. We've got Queenie koi over here as well. We're going to go over and have a look over here. Oi, oi, look, we got Bunchy Punky Bean. Cheers, mate. Right, so we've got to have a look in here at the old Queenie koi. Some absolute bangers here, to be fair. Really nice quality fish at Queenie koi. They do come with a bit of a price tag. He's got a nice one there, look. Happy days. I might buy one of them. Mrs. Whisperer, should we get one of these? I was meant to get one last time, and I think I've got to get one. And the prices are not too bad, to be fair. 15 centimetres. Got to get one of these, I think. But then Mrs. Whisperer,
So, we're not going to buy a real koi, but I think I might buy this one.
you're going to buy that one just so
Like
you've got
mine,
a fish?
isn't it?
Well, that is, yeah, that's a goshki.
Yeah.
It does look better in real life as well, I'm not going to lie. It does look pretty cool.
I want that one.
I do
Can I
like
get
it.
This one?
Yeah, get that one. Right, so Mrs. Whisperer, time to pay up, look. Happy days. I said she couldn't have a real koi because we got a long drive home. We're staying another night, so
We've got a fake
she's having a
one.
fake one.
Polish it every so often.
Yeah.
No treatment, you're right.
One thing's for sure. That one there don't need any PP, does it?
No. Benny should hold as well on that one.
Yeah, Benny's banging as well. Happy days.
33.96.
Lovely.
Don't watch.
You happy with your fish?
I got me fish.
One thing I noticed though, you took my wallet out your handbag.
Yeah, you said I could have a fish.
Now you got one.
No, I got one.
Right, so Mrs. Whisperer, are you
Yeah.
happy with your koi?
I got me koi,
Look,
yeah.
you even got a box
I
as
think
well,
we got
look.
a little box.
Happy days. But it looks like we've arrived at Burton's. Got Andrew over there having a bit of a chat. We'll catch up with him in a minute. We've got the stainless steel backy showers that I've got on my pond. Looks like they've got some of their own media as well. The prices on these certainly gone up in the past couple of years. I didn't pay nowhere near that, but it's like anything, I suppose. Everything goes up. That's the combi drum we've got on our grow-on
Mine.
pond. And
Got on my pond.
on your pond, yeah. How are you finding that combi drum?
Yeah, really good.
You like it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be without it.
Do you have to do anything to it?
Not
Yeah, to be
whatsoever.
fair, for the money, I do recommend this drum for a small grow-on, like the 1,000-1,500 gallon mark. Certainly a good drum. Some banging drums here, to be fair. The good thing about coming to a show, if you are thinking about a product, that you get the look and the feel for it to see some of the equipment that's here. This is something that's new. I'll have to speak to the lads about this because it's the automated top-up system. I just dropped the lid in there. I might get told off by Burton's. Did he look over at me?
No.
Nah, he won't say anything to me anyway. That being said, I do like the look of this. It looks like a good design, to be fair.
But what is it?
It's a automated top-up system.
All
Looks
right.
pretty good. I'll have to put the lid on in a minute, but I'm just doing a video, so I ain't bending down picking that up yet. The BD 300. We got the BD 500. So this is exactly the same drum as what I've got, apart from I've got the 6 inlet model, which this one only got 3 inlets. And this is a massive drum right here, BD 700. The drum screen on that is capable of doing a massive pond, to be fair. Looks like Burton's have got their own food here. I will say hello to Andrew in a minute. And the rep up there as well. But they've got all their air stones here as well. I've actually got that air bar. I'm well impressed with it. It's decent quality. Really well made. Hello mate, you on the video? Yeah, good, you? How's business? People been interested? Happy days. Lovely. We've also got the best koi magazine in the world right here. World of Nishigoi. I've got to be honest, I've got to speak to Liam nicely because I don't do much reading, but I am certainly interested in these. And the today's prices, look, £10. Absolute bargain. But yeah, highly recommend Liam, he's a top bloke. Liam does all the photography, doesn't he, for all of the fish prizes here, all of the show fish that we'll show you in a minute. So yeah, we'll just have a blast down here. Mrs. Whisperer, do you want a drink, did you say?
Yes, please.
So Mrs. Whisperer wants to get a drink. There's loads of food here available when you come to one of these shows. We've got pizzas out here as well. I'm going to collar Finch in a minute. Anyone needs to know anything about water, you've got to contact this man. I need to pick up some pH buffer as well. But this is a massive area, loads of plants, bit of a seating area. People can chill out and enjoy the day. With that being said, I think Mrs. Whisperer needs to get something to eat. Just having a bit of a chit chat, and loads of people, you're on it as well, look. Right, so we're just out in the garden having a bit of koi chat. I've been very kindly offered to come round and visit your pond, mate. Looks brilliant. Well happy, looking forward to that. When you're at these koi shows, you can sit down, sit outside. They got food, catering vans, pizzas, decent chill out time, innit?
Yeah.
And you're just hugging that fish all day long. But you can't enter that one into the competition, all right, love?
I can.
Right, so very kindly, you're giving me your time of day. So for a lot of people that follow me, know that I've bought me Big Blue from you, all the carbon that I use, the dechlorinator system. It's mainly just to explain to people the importance of like why we use this sort of equipment on a pond. I don't know if you've got a couple of minutes just to run through some of the reasons why we...
Yeah, no problem at all. When you think about tap water, when you drink tap water, absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Some of it tastes absolutely rubbish. Chlorine is detrimental to koi. So we're talking about 20 parts per billion is detrimental to your koi. And if you don't remove that from the water, you'll burn the fish's gills. So you'll damage the fish and eventually they'll die. So we have to use products like Big Blues, 3-stage purifiers to remove the chlorine from the water. And then a big thing these days is metals in water as well. Metals causes fish lethargy in fish, copper, aluminium, zinc, lead. All those metals in the water supply will not dilute. So if you do a water change, you can't dilute metals. You need a product like Detox, something like that. So basically, you've got to look after the water. You look at a water report these days, and it says you've got to make provisions for aquatic life. And this is what I do. You want to get in touch with me, I'll interrogate your water report, I'll pick the best carbon, what's best for your fish, and we can take it from there. And it's important. Water testing is another important thing.
I just wanted to relay on that as well about, for the people that don't know, there's a lot of people that are new to the hobby. There's different carbons needed for different water as well, with chlorine and chloramine.
Yeah, we've all around the country there's different makeups of water. So there's three types of carbon that's available for getting rid of what's in our water supply. Everybody's got chlorine. The next one's chlorine and chloramine. So you've got chloramines made up of ammonia and chlorine. The two bond together make chloramine. That's harder to get rid of in a water supply. And people who've got metals, you can get rid of heavy metals and chlorine with bone char carbon. So there's three options available: catalytic carbon, GAC carbon, granulated activated coconut carbon, and bone char. They're the three options, and we provide everything to sort out a water supply, basically.
So for anyone interested of adding something like this to their system, is there a best way of people contacting you, like a website or a phone
Finch,
number?
Yeah, Finch Filtration Innovation Systems, you'll find that on the internet.
And you only sell the customer what they need, not just sell them something because you want to sell them.
I spend some more time talking people out of buying products. I'm not here to rip people off. You want the best option. You know that from what I've dealt with you.
I've experienced that myself. You helped me out, more than enough.
And when you look at how people get in touch with me, if you want to ring me, email me, send me your postcode, I'll look at your water report, and we'll get the best option available for you.
Definitely.
Not just you need this, you need that. It's not a case of doing that. You need to have the best product available.
Definitely.
So I can sort all that out on the phone, email, anything.
Happy days, mate. Well, thank you very much for your time. There is a few products that I need to buy myself. I need some of the pH calibrator, because that's another banging bit of equipment, the Blue Lab Guardian.
Yeah.
But some things you need to top up and replace, so I need to get my wallet out and buy a couple of things, mate. But thanks very much for your time, mate. Very much appreciated.
No problem, mate. Take care.
Cheers, mate. Tell you what we have got here. Loads of people have been buying this koi art, and to be fair, it's very, very well priced as well. I mean, I'm not sure if it can go outside in the garden, but there's loads of it here, loads of designs, and I would have said from what was here earlier on, absolutely been flying out. Some of the artwork here. It's quite cool coming to this show, isn't it? Seeing all this different type of stuff.
Yeah, there is some really nice stuff.
They got loads of stuff for the kids down through there, but we got to go and check this out as well, because this looks pretty cool as well. There's also loads of acers, loads of bonsai trees, and if you're into your trees, there's a hell of a selection here. I always struggle. It's part of the reason why I buy fake plants, but I do love these type of plants. Right, just want to introduce yourself for this new business you've set up.
Hi, I'm Tia. This is Conquest Koi. This is all my merchandise. I hand embroider myself.
Does look wicked. So when you say you hand make it yourself, you do every single design yourself?
Yeah, so basically I start with a drawing of a koi that I've discovered or have in my own pond. I vectorise it and then I turn it into an embroidery file, and I basically stand there for half an hour and I literally embroider it on one little machine.
Wicked.
So yeah, everything.
People can contact you and things like that if they're interested in it.
Facebook, social media. I have an email address as well and a phone number linked.
Happy days. And is it something that you're looking to do where maybe, I don't know, you sort of do a little bit of work for a YouTuber and help him out with a few things?
Yeah, I would say absolutely. I can't say no to that. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I'll be definitely interested, because I'm not going to lie, I think some of this looks wicked. So with the designs that you do, if someone was to send you an email with a picture of their koi, is it something that you could put on a shirt or a hat for them?
Absolutely, I can embroider it, especially if you've got your own Grand Champion, I'm happy to do it on a piece of clothing, especially jumpers, polos, anything, absolutely.
And if someone was interested in that, they just contact you on your Facebook or Instagram page and send you the picture over and you can crack on.
Absolutely.
Happy
All
days.
the ways.
Definitely get in contact, because then if you can do me some hats like this with a Koi Whisperer on it,
Yeah.
we'll have to work something out, I reckon.
Yeah, it'd be amazing, brilliant.
Happy
Thank you.
days, thank you very much. We've also got Walker Koi over here, look. We'll go over and say hello quickly. So we got some very nice fish here. Few in the bowl there, look. Someone must be interested in them. Got some nice fish here for sure. Some with certificates. Lovely jubbly. We'll have a quick look over here. How are you doing, mate? Had a good day? Happy days. Check out Walker Koi on Facebook if you're interested in anything. But happy days. Some really nice fish here, to be fair, at reasonable prices as well. That looks really nice, that does. Right then, Mrs. Whisperer, should we have a quick look at some of the fish that's available here that are not for sale, that people enter into competitions for the shows to try to win some prizes of the best quality fish in different class sizes. So we're just going to run you through some of the quality that is available here. And the one thing with these shows that I do really, really like is that people that show their fish, they do put a lot of effort into this, because they've got to get them out of their ponds, travel them to certain locations to try to compete against other koi keepers with different styles of fish, different class sizes. And to be honest with you, I don't really know all of the rules and regulations of what is what, why one fish is better than another. I'm a koi lover, so I just love all koi, and I could sort of pick you out a nice looking fish, but I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference of why one is better than another. Down to a point, I can sort of tell some of the fish what are really nice, like that's really nice. It'll be interesting tomorrow. What they do is that on the first day on this show, all of the koi get judged in different categories, and on the second day, tomorrow, when we come back tomorrow, all of these fish will all be told or written down of what fish has won certain prizes, and I'll show you the trophies that's available. We'll just have a little bit of a blast, some absolute banging fish, really high quality fish here. And you've got to give credit where credit's due, because these koi keepers that do this, you wouldn't be able to see these type of fish if there wasn't events like the koi shows. And to get the chance to see some of these fish really is an eye-opener. Something that me and Mrs. Whisperer might think about doing in the future. Enter into a few competitions or shows, see if we can compete. But what is the best koi? I don't know. It's so hard to tell, because there is some absolute banging fish. Really nice quality. So we got Andrew back on the old scenes. I have collared you, mate.
All right,
How's
James.
the show been today?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really busy.
Had many people interested of any of the drums?
Yeah, loads of good inquiries. Yeah.
Happy days. There is one thing I've noticed, and I wanted to ask you a few questions about.
Yeah.
A product right in front of you right there, mate. Something new. If you would like to tell people what it is, how it works, and what it does.
So we do a few different types of auto top-ups, but they've all been digital in the past. So we thought we'd make a standard general auto top-up. A few people have been asking over the past year or two, but we kind of never got round to doing it. So we managed to put this together, ready for the show. So it's a simple auto top-up with the normal float valve.
Yeah.
Which it comes with it, but they're readily available everywhere. So we try and use a component that in 5 years' time, if you need to get a replacement part, you can get it in Wixes or Screwfix or whatever. It's got an overflow. So the overflow is 160 mil down from the top of the unit. So you set your pond level maximum to that point. Yeah. So if it rains heavy or anything like that, it'll go down there, and you just take that to waste. This side, you have that connected to your pond, and you have this sat at the right level, same level as your pond water level. So when the pond drops, if you've got a drum or any other type of filtration, doesn't matter what, when you do your maintenance or drop a bit of water out of the pond, as soon as the pond goes down, if this is set to the same level, the pond will go down, this will go down, the valve will drop, and it will just top up with water. So
brilliant.
Really simple bit of kit.
Simple but effective.
Yeah, and silly things like we've done, put fixing points on it. So if you want to fix it to the wall, you can just mark it, raw plug it, and fix it to the wall of your filter house or shed or the wall of the pond even.
And is that something that you could fit to, say for instance, someone like myself? Could I fit something like that to my system in my filter house, or would it be a little bit tricky to do?
You can adapt it to fit to almost any system really. You can connect it to a drum. We prefer to connect it directly to the pond because that's a definite level. But you could take the pipe off and join it, like put a tank connector in your skimmer, because that's a definite level of your pond, so you could join it to that. So yeah, it's kind of, you don't have to have a drum filter to have one of these, you just need to be using water and want to top it up and have a consistent level.
Looks a good bit of kit, mate.
Yeah,
Happy
so
days.
They come with a little lid as well, just to kind of keep anything out of it, keep it all neat and tidy.
It does, mate. And you know me, when I see a good product and I fancy it down to a point. I mean, the main reason why I was interested in it, because I'm on that water meter and the amount of water that I'm using, I don't mind trickling in all year round, but in the winter time when I know I'm not feeding as heavy,
a bit unnecessary.
I'm just wasting water really, when I might think about that. I'm not going to get it today, but it's something that I'll think about adding later down the line. Is there anything else new that you've got in the systems, in the ranges and the drums?
Not really, James. No, I think you've seen you've got half of it, but I think you've seen everything.
I have got half of it. I have done a bit of a video as well to show people some of the systems that I've got here and what I'm using. And I'm still so passionate about the Burton's range, mate. That's why I promote it so much.
Oh, good.
Happy days.
Glad you're happy with it.
Cheers, mate. Right, so Mrs. Whisperer, we've had a good look round, but out of all the koi that I've seen today that's being in the show for competing, I think that Goshki at the back there is something really special. Hopefully it comes over. I think that's got to be my favourite koi that I've seen.
Mine might look like that one day.
It might do. Really does look nice, that fish. But it is down to preference, I suppose. I just like it. It's my top pick, I think, of the show. That being said, they're still being judged at the moment by the judges over here. It's got to be super hard for these judges to pick a fish of what they're being judged on and the decisions that why they're being judged, but that's their job, not mine. So yeah, we're going to finish up here, I think. I plugged your magazine, mate, all right? Anyone that don't know, this is the best photographer in the whole of England for taking pictures of koi. It's right, mate. Happy days. Cheers, mate. So all of the sponsors and the main sponsors, all of the awards for best koi. I'm not really sure on all of the trophies that's available, but this is what a lot of koi keepers do to compete, to win the trophies and prizes. That looks proper cool. I would love to win that one day, maybe. And then you get all of these glass trophies as well. So this will all be announced tomorrow. You've got to give credit where credit's due, because the effort that goes into organising one of these shows must take a hell of a lot of work. So, you know, it gives people like me and Mrs. Whisperer time to come up and have a look at these fish. But yeah, been a cracking day so far. Right, so that's day one done. We're going to have a little bit of a look round ourselves now, just to have a bit more of a chat with people. Anyone that has had a chat with me today, it's been proper cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. And yeah, we're going to come back tomorrow and do another video of all of the koi when they've won the competitions. I think there's a raffle tomorrow as well. We've got to get some raffle tickets tomorrow. Yeah. Well, you have. I can't buy them because, in a way, that's part of gambling, isn't it? And I'm not allowed to gamble anymore, but you can. Yeah, that being said, we'll catch you back tomorrow and...
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Right, so me and Mrs. Whisperer are all freshened up. And we're going down to get something to eat because we're doing an overnighter. Right then, Mrs. Whisperer, what do you reckon? Looks right, that, doesn't it? Get on the chicken wings. Right. Look at that, hell of a mouth. Right, so we're back again. For the people that don't know, this koi show is a 2-day event. And what happens, the first day, all the fish that are entered into the show for competition, they all get judged on the first day. And then today's the day you sort of, if you want to, you come back and see who's won what, what's won what. And to be fair, I've got a few more dealers that I didn't manage to meet yesterday. So I'm going to spin round and see if I can fit in as much as I possibly can to this video for you. So stick around, let's just crack on with day 2, yeah? Yeah. Happy days. Only downside, you got to pay to enter again. Another 20 quid. Mrs. Whisperer, you can pay today, all right? Okay. Right then, hello everyone. So I'm here with Jen at the moment. Just want to run through a few things because Jen's over in Germany and you do all of the Mountain Tree products in Germany. And I just thought it'd be a good idea for me to hand you over to talk about some of the Mountain Tree stuff and how it all started for you.
Hello everybody. My name is Jen. So we are doing the Mountain Tree products wholesale for all Europe. and we are a company from Germany. So it's very interesting to see the development in the past, I would say that 6 years. I still remember that 2019, my husband Sasha, a German guy, was around in the UK, and here in All England Koi Show. So the story begins in UK. And now after 5 years, we appreciate a lot of the effect of Jens.
Well, because of me, yeah.
SKS, our partner in UK, so they do a great job. So we hope that more and more UK people can know our brand and also have more experience with our products.
And to be fair, I love the products, and I was going to ask you a few things
Yes.
with the new generation, because this is generation 3,
Yes.
and basically I've never seen it before, and I like the design of it, but what sort of benefits does the new generation have over the old generations or the other generations? Can you explain some of those things?
Yeah, of course. I know this product 5 years ago. So
you kept it secret?
It's an idea of Sasha, my husband. As we were in China, we were sitting on a table with the bowls of mountain tree and talking about the surface, the mineral, and everything. And we are thinking about how can we make more surface with our product. And so that is coming out from the idea. So this is the first step. But you know, Mountain Tree will never think out a product and just put on the market to see what happens. Our development team have working more than 3 years intensive with
Testing. Testing, yeah.
Yes, testing product, and then we say, okay, it's now enough experience, and we can make sure that the product works.
Yeah.
And then we bring it to the market.
Definitely.
So that is the generation 3. But at us intern, we know this product since 5 years.
So yeah, it's really good stuff. So you kept this a bit of a secret to make sure that it was good enough, up to standards. The people that can't see, if you have a look at the design of that, really, really brilliant design, I've got to admit. I'm probably going to have to get some and try some out myself anyway. Thank you very much for giving a little bit of a talk through. And I just wanted to ask one thing, what is your favourite product that you do from Mountain Tree? Out of all of the products, what would be your favourite? Because I got my favourite, but what would be yours?
I love all the Mountain Tree products.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is the skimmer.
It's the skimmer, yeah. It's a good design, and it does work really well, to be fair, in certain designs, and it is a good design. And that's patterned to you. No one else can pattern that. It's yours.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it's our design. Communicate a lot with koi hobbyists in Europe and actually all around the world. The top hobbyists in Asia, they use only Mountain Tree skimmer because you like to feed the kois.
Yeah. So it stops the food going down and all of that stuff. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, and you can keep the flow, you know. So so it's just small things, but Mountain Tree makes
big
it
improvement.
perfect.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I like, where it says water your life, your soul, our mission. And it's one thing I'm really passionate about, and it's the main reason why I like showing and sharing it, because I do believe in the product, and it is a fantastic product. It's why I like it so much. And as you can see, all of the 3D filter pads, they've all completely sold out. So I suppose there's the green filter mat in the back. That there's a brilliant product as well. Really like that. But I want to say a massive thank you for your time as well, for giving us a little bit of a talk. And well, now we've done a little bit of talk with me, we can enjoy the day and have a look round.
Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Right, so we're back here today. Basically, what we're going to do to start with is all of the koi's all been judged. So we're just going to nip you round a few of them, a few of like the grand champions and baby champions, and have a little bit of a look round for you. Show you some of the other fish that's here. Catch up with some of the dealers that I didn't manage to get on film yesterday. So that being said, we're going to crack on. And well, I might buy a fish today.
No, you're not.
Some absolute banging fish here. To be fair, I'm asking Mrs. Whisperer what's one what, because if you don't really know by a hobbyist, we're just trying to find out what's won what, to be fair.
If you go over, pick your camera up, you can see.
Oh yeah, they tell you up there. That's the hammer! This Whisperer just said she likes this. Is that your favourite koi then, love? Nice. Right, so we're at Northside Nets. Some absolute quality products here. To be fair, I use them myself, and the price, more than reasonable. Decent sized nets here. Mrs. Whisperer, did you need a new net? You gonna say anything?
I don't think I do I?
But yeah, they've got loads of different styles here. Anyone interested or needed any nets, pan nets, Northside Nets is the place to be. Right, so we need to get in here and actually film some of the champions.
The adult champion.
The adult champion. Right, we've got the mature champion in here. We'll just have a little nose. Absolute banging. Which one is the champion? Does it tell you? Do you know how to work this out?
No. Is it this one?
Banging. Special koi. Looks like it could be supplied by Water Barn. There's Liam over there doing his thing, look. Watch the skills he's got. The body movements. Just flirting your stuff, mate, and ya? I did got you in full action right there. Quality fish. Absolute quality. Doshki. That's the grand champion right there. Very nice. Not gonna lie, I do like this myself. But that is a special koi. Very nice fish. Benny on it's unbelievable, isn't it? Right, I'll leave you to it, mate, alright?
See you later, mate.
Right, so we're going to have a quick look at the Koi Water Barn. See some of the fish here today. I mean, this is the advantage of coming on a Sunday. Prices are unbelievable. And to be fair, the fish quality is very, very high standard as well. Thank your mother for the shearos, innit, mate? Nah, some nice quality fish, mate. Ain't gonna lie, some banging prices as well. So we're at the Water Barn, just having a bit of koi appreciation.
Our Maddie, our star employee of the weekend, she's picked out a lovely fish for herself.
That's down for payment, is it, for working the weekend?
Commission, at least.
Commission, yeah.
That's just the commission. So why did you like that koi, Maddie?
I'm not really sure why I liked it.
You said the linear on the back, you said it was quite clean compared to the other one.
Yeah, the other one
And
is
very,
skinny.
and very unusual to get a lemon shisui.
Definitely. Very nice
unusual,
piece, that.
Yeah, so
I reckon you got good eyes, to be fair. That's a good
There you
pick. Happy days. Right, so I think we should go out and have a little break, don't you?
Yep.
Right, so Mrs. Whisperer and I were just checking out this lovely artwork. So, do you do all this yourself? Happy days. Got to be honest, it looks fantastic.
I've seen something you might like.
What's that then? Oh, you got to love a kajaku. Absolute lovely. I'll just have a little tour around. Got some lovely mugs as well. These look fantastic. And these are designed, they can go in the garden as well. Excellent. That there looks amazing as well. Really is nice. Quality. And to be fair, for the quality of this, all hand painted, really is nice. Might have to get myself something, I think. Right, so if anyone was interested in this art, Rebecca was just telling me she has got a website, so just search it, find it, and then if you are interested, yeah, get yourself on the art. Absolutely lovely. Thinking about any Christmas present ideas, this would be right up Koi Hobbyist Street, I think. Happy days. Tell you one thing I have noticed as well, I've never seen a koi card before. That there's wicked. Got some lovely pieces over here as well. That there's a special painting right there. Mrs. Whisperer's buying one. You love it, don't you? Right, one thing I didn't add yesterday, there's loads of lovely artwork here available. Lovely pieces. There looks fantastic. If you're a bit koi mad like me, some of this stuff really does look nice. Right, so we're here at the art at the moment, and it's with Keith Siddle's art. So you've done all this painting yourself, did you?
I certainly did, yeah.
Happy days. And have you got a website as well?
Yes, keithsiddleart.com.
Brilliant, excellent. So what I'll do, I'll leave this here if anyone is interested. But that looks amazing, mate. Top job. I'll have a little nose round and show the people what you got.
Thank you.
Happy days. So there's loads of stuff here. To be fair, these are originals, and then you can get them printed on top. So the original painting itself really is special. Must take hours to do. And then you got some of the printed stuff. These are original paintings. That looks really nice. And then some of these here, that looks really nice. Might end up buying that. Or that. And it looks like you can get some of the printed items, 70 quid. Happy days. Look really nice in the frames though. If anyone used to remember as well, I used to have one of them, an arowana. That looks banging, that does. Looks like he's got absolutely loads of them all printed at the back here, all in frames. Wicked. So we'll just have a quick little look through here. Some of these drums, really high quality. I mean, check that out for a pump. That's a real special pump right there. Shame they've cut it open to show you how it works, but that's the idea of it really. Well built. And it says it uses as little as 29p a day to run it. Decent quality air pumps, different air rings. There's their bio pads. Loads of pumps. Right, so I think we've got everything on film.
Yeah.
We've had a good time. And well, that being said, we're going to go out and get something to eat. So Mrs. Whisperer, fish and chip time.
Yeah.
Got to be done. Get on. Right, so I just collared Daniel a minute. He's got some brand new fish food here, bringing to the market. Can you just answer a few questions about like the protein, the fish meal, sort of like what it is and what it does, and just let people know the new food on the market?
Of course, James. This is our Nutrimar food, manufactured in Germany. Our protein source is Arctic fish meal, which is 42% of our food. It's our only protein source. We don't have soybean. We don't have all those fillers of all the other fish foods on the market. It comes in a 4.5 mil pellet. We do sinking food, we do floating food. Our temperature ranges are right down to 12 degrees at normal feeding rates. You can feed less food at a lower temperature, but we're not doing a summer food and a winter food like most other koi food brands.
So it's an all-in-one food?
It's an all-in-one food. It's got your colour, all your colour additives inside the food already. You don't need to add colour food from another bag. We just add it in the biscuit already.
Nice one. And what about price ranges? How much is it costing for like 10 kilos?
10 kilo sack is £85 a bag, plus postage and packaging. We can send all over the UK. And we do the same for the sinking. It's £8.50 per kilo, whether it's floating or sinking.
Nice one, mate. I might, to be fair, I might buy a bag, test it out and see what it's like, and just relate back to people.
Please do. We'd like an honest review of somebody like yourself, James. Thank you so much.
Happy days, mate. One thing I haven't filmed, and I nearly forgot, all of the easy ponds. Their bottom drains look really nice. They do look very impressive. But one thing I noticed was this here. I do like the look of this. 789 quid. Bit of a water feature blade made of fiberglass by the looks of it. Looks like a decent bit of kit, to be fair. Looks like it just screws onto the bottom of the pond, and you could fit this to any pond, to be fair, I would have said. Looks like a nice bit of kit. I do like that, and anyone that knows me knows I like that sort of setup on the pond. But these easy ponds, you can get any size, and to be fair, they're really, really handy for people that want to get set up nice and quickly. And if you ever think that you need to move home or anything like that, you can take one of these with you. So they have got good advantages of having these. That being said, I've got to go and find Mrs. Whisperer, because we better crack on and get home, I think. But it's been absolutely brilliant here today. Hundreds of people turned up. Top respects to the guys that put on this event, because it takes a hell of a lot of planning. Mrs. Whisperer still looking good, mine. She wants to go home, she's had enough. But yeah, all the organisation behind it all. It takes hell of a lot of planning to set something like this up, and the venue's massive. So yeah, much respect to all the guys behind the scenes to set all these things up. Certainly a lot of work, and yeah, without them doing it, you wouldn't be able to have these type of events and shows. So happy days.